Quickly show you what I'm doing here. These are the ready to eat blueberries, and these are being packed in 1 kilo bags here to be frozen in for a customer who will have 40 kilos of freshly frozen berries next month. Now we do this quite a lot for people, and sometimes we'll do it with berries that are over, and some people just come and buy a bag or 2 bags of berries ready frozen. A lot of customers who buy a lot of berries will freeze them in anyway for eating all through the year. So there's a little service that we offer, and it helps us as well, because it's hard to keep on top of just having fresh berries as and when customers want them. So that's what I'm doing. Sebastian's still out there whippersnipping, and yeah, get on with this. Okay, so all done. 21 kilos there. So they will go out to the garage, to one of the freezers now, and ready for our customer. Alright, Monday morning, good morning. Just come to do my recycling. Obviously we have our refuse collection, which is just waste and food waste, but the rest of the things, glass bottles, tin cans, etc., I have to bring around here. Now this is very close to the house actually, so it's not any hassle. However, I was going to say, it's something that I miss in Thailand, because I never know what to do with half the stuff that we have over. So I've got my bag of collections here, recyclables. So I'm going to do that and then back to the house. Right, I just had to stop my whippersnipping because I almost hacked up a baby bird. The baby bird was there, and my protective goggles are not the best for seeing through, but anyway, it had fallen out of a nest. There's the nest. Mama flew away when we took the baby bird back. There's 2 babies, one was still in the nest and one had fell out, but Mama was in the nest. But when we put the ladder up, she flew off, but she'll be back. It's a pigeon or a dove, doodly doot. So yeah, a pigeon or a dove. So now it's rescued, so now I can carry on cutting here, because I'm only going to do up this little bit. We shall see. Okay, let's have a little look. Getting there slowly. This here is a vegetable patch all the way up to there. Those are strawberries there, and the rest of it is weeds. But I'm going to dig a bit more of that and get potatoes in. Joe got some potatoes from my friend. The only bit I haven't done now is here on the lawn. Everything is cut now. Needs mowing several times to get it to any sort of, yeah, what it used to be. And of course it needs to rain. It's completely yellow everywhere, but we're getting somewhere. So less than a fortnight we're back. It's been a bit of a slog, but we are getting there. 10 days we're back roughly. So yeah, up on the bank here I don't do anymore, because I used to cut this used to be lawn up the bank, and then just this bit I left it natural. But the bank is so hard now, I haven't been doing it for a few years, just leaving it grow natural. I mean, it's forest and all that, that's our land, but it's and the cliff is ours, but it's just too hard work. So not a problem if I keep the lawn nice and tidy, then we're happy, and hopefully it'll green up in the next day or 2 when it rains. Alright, so as you can see, the garden's coming on. Since I filmed that little clip, I've been going around with the lawnmower again. Really, I'm just trying to get as much as I can get done today, because we're due for rain tonight, quite heavy rain all night and all day tomorrow, and then rain on and off for about 4 days. So I want to get it. So it'll green up and it'll start growing again. So that's the idea. And I've got to get these potatoes in as well that Joe's friend's given us. So I'm just stopping having a glass of Coke and then I'm going to go back out and maybe just try and get these potatoes planted. All go here. It's like being on the farm. Okay, so we dug a couple of rows. 1, 2. So I was just setting the potatoes here. These are late variety potato, so we'll see what we get, but she got them from a friend, so worth a go. We normally are full of vegetables and whatever. I might have a photo to show you now, and I might not, but yeah, obviously we came late and we haven't had any chance to do much this year, but this is our vegetable patch, and then some strawberries up there, and we've got berries at the back there, black currants and gooseberries. So there you go.
The next day.
Alright, rather nasty looking clouds appearing. I'm hoping this is just a passing cloud because Joe's out in the forest at the minute and I need to go and make a delivery, and I was going to pick her up in about 2 hours. So I hope she isn't going to get soaking wet in the meantime. Okay, right, I'm out in the forest now. Come to pick Jo up. I've just met up with her and carried back some berries, but she's got another bucket, so I'm going to go and fetch that with her and have a bit of a walk. I haven't been doing much today, unfortunately. I haven't been feeling very well the last day or two. I did an awful lot in the garden over a couple of days and that just about done me in. Anyway, here comes the berry picker down there. I'm going to go and help her with the rest of her buckets, and then we should go home and eat dinner because it's getting about that time. This forest is very nice actually. I like this forest. It's good for a walk. It's quite a big forest with these paths like this, so it's good for me. It was a bit unstable on my feet, and I often come and walk here when she's down this way. So yeah, if I wasn't feeling rough, I'd have had a bit of a walk, but yeah, it's a nice forest. I hope they're not going to chop it down anytime soon, because whenever forests are nice, they tend to chop them down, because that's what they're here for, of course. They are managed forests that are for timber, but it's such a shame because the nature is great here. If you find a forest like this, walking, cycling, horse riding, whatever. Okay, so one of the things that I do here as a bit of a hobby is I make jam, and I'm about to make some cherry jam. I've just de-stoned, pitted a lot of cherries there that picked on Joe's friend's farm the other day. I'm going to make cherry jam. I'm also going to make jam with blueberries and raspberries, and I'm also going to make lingonberry jam, but they'll be later on. But basically all the jam that we use here, we make ourselves, and we take it to Thailand and we eat it in Thailand too. I've got a jar of jam that I made like 2 years ago on the farm that I'm still eating. So yeah, homemade jam. Okay, and this is the finished article, cherry jam. Not sure how it will be. I've not done it before, so I followed a recipe off YouTube. But it usually turns out alright, so yeah, we'll give it a go. I did have a bit of a taste of it. I thought it was a bit sweet, but we shall see. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to do what's called Queen Jam Dortning Silt, which is raspberries and blueberries. Okay, Sunday, and unfortunately I've had some sad news from Thailand that 2 of my dogs have been killed, poisoned. Probably by neighbours who were upset by them constantly being on their property. I tried and tried and tried to restrict them. asked my brother-in-law to try to keep them on the property, not let them out during the day and whatever, but they were still going there at night, in the middle of the night. And yeah, so Lassie and Jumper, the 2 of the 3 remaining puppies that we had only at the turn of the year, are no longer with us. Cafe is still okay, as far as I know. Hopefully he isn't poisoned. He seems to be alright, although he's not eating, but hopefully it's nothing that he won't get over. Yeah, I'm just really lost for words. I don't know what to say. Anyway, today I am on the jam front again. I'll show you quickly what I'm doing. So here I've got a load of jars, containers, plastic tubs, buckets, you name it. Anything I can get my hands on. And here is my jam. This is what's known as drottningsylt in Swedish. It's queen jam. And it's basically a mix of blueberries, which you can't see now of course, and raspberries, which are all on the bottom, and then I've added the sugar. So this is going to be stirred up, mixed together, and then boiled up here on the stove. So let's see how we get on with that. Okay, so now you can see I've started to stir it through. You can see the individual blueberries, and obviously the raspberries are a little bit mushy because they were frozen. They're wild raspberries that we've picked ourselves and frozen. So it's coming on. Okay, so it's boiled ready, and now I've put some on a plate that I've had in the freezer to check that it's setting okay, which it looks like it is. I'm going to give that a minute or 2, and then time for the taste test. Okay, so the jam's finished. I'll show you that later, the end result. I've jarred it all up and it's cooling down now. Just been to take Joe to the forest, and I am off to collect a parcel. As I've explained before, parcels, I have to collect them. They don't get delivered home to private individuals, only to companies. So I'm going to collect my parcel. It is a security camera that I intend on buying a few of. They connect up into a system, but I've bought the one. You can use it as little as 1 camera. I'm going to test that out. Obviously I had security issues the last time. We do have an alarm, and that has a camera connection and what have you as well. So, but I'm trying to get that sorted so that we don't have the same issues as last time. So that's what I'm up to. And once I've done that, I will be heading back home. Got plenty of work to do at home, work and otherwise. I'm in the process, or I've started to move my office to a different room, which is upstairs, as opposed to the room it's in now, which is quite a lot of work. So there's a few reasons for that. One is that my stepdaughter likes the room downstairs, so I said she can have that room when they come visiting, and also it disturbs us less by them being down there, and also it's more comfortable for me to work upstairs when it starts getting cold. So win-win, but it's a bit of a job, so I'm going to be doing that. So stay tuned, more to come soon. Okay, so I'm going to go and get my parcel now. Parked at the back of Ika today. I normally park on the street, but it's not always easy to find space, and I decided to shoot an impromptu video there, which you will have probably seen by now if you're a regular viewer. Anyway, get my parcel and back home I will go. I might buy some bread or something to eat. So there we have it. Obviously, as you can see, it's from Amazon and not from Lazada. No, Lazada in Sweden, but Amazon have started recently a Swedish Amazon.se, which means they have product in stock, stuff that's sold by Amazon, delivered by Amazon for quick delivery here in Sweden. I used to buy from Amazon.co.uk and Amazon DE, German Amazon. Obviously with Brexit it's a bit more difficult to order stuff from Amazon in the UK without there being problems with it being stuck in the customs and whatever. But Amazon Germany is still an option, but now they've got the Swedish one, it's just as easy to buy from them. So that's where I've got this parcel from, or where I've ordered this product from. Okay, right, I'm back, and as I promised you, I'll just show you the jam. So bit of a mishmash of jars, but it's nothing that we don't sell it. We make it for our own consumption, and we give it away to friends and family and whatever. So this is the most popular sort of jam, so that will go down a treat. We'll eat this one first because it's only a half a plastic tub. The other ones will they will last. If you keep it in the fridge, it'll last 2 or 3 years. It's good stuff. I'm still eating a jar in Thailand that I made at least 2 years ago, if not longer. So yeah, it's good stuff.